Traders, hey, I just did an impromptu live event where I just discussed, if you missed it, it does get uploaded as well. So that is good that YouTube does that. So I was just discussing just the prevalence of Forex scams, dash binary options stuff out there on the internet. And, firstly, how to identify them and how to avoid them, because I've noticed recently it is because I am in a few groups now of Forex. I'm trying to build my social media presence. My trading buddy and I do actually want to get a website out, not in the near future, but that is, grand plans. And I just thought, I've just seen a lot of just ridiculous stuff. And, for impressionable beginner traders, it's like, man, it's almost like a fire and you're throwing your money in, some of these things people are saying. But I do apologize for the background noise. It's my dog. She's just selling a little bit. So as you can see, I've actually got the 1 hour chart up here. And on a side note, I've been back testing some 1 hour stuff and with some mixed results, but it's sort of the day off trading system where it will be day trading. It will be. I'll be monitoring positions, at the desk when I'm at home. When I'm not at work, because I get a fair amount of days off from work. When I am at work, it's going to be inappropriate to do that, but because I drive a vehicle at the airport, so that's I mean, I could do it. I could get a mount made and put the laptop there, but that would be crazy. That'd be crazy. And it's very bright, if I'm working during the day or the morning. But maybe I will. I'll just get out of control. But you sort of want to focus on the charts. So, I mean, the hourly is, it's interesting. It's a similar method. It's a 20-day moving average is where I hit the stop, set the stop, sorry. But I'll go into detail a bit more later once I've accumulated a little bit more data. I like to do 10 years per currency pair. And I like the majors. I like to go through at least 6 to 8 major currency pairs before I transition to demo trading and then live trading. I might actually go straight to a small live account, just because my psychology is much more robust than it was, when I first started trading, and then even a year earlier, I was still not really ready to deal with the live account and the psychology behind that. So. But again, here's Euro US dollar trade. So we had a pretty strong rally last night. I mean, even it was sort of earlier in the evening, so about 8 o'clock. This happened, and then we've sort of continued on, and it's obviously 8 p.m. So it's 16 hours or so since then. And New York is pretty solid too. So, but as you can see, Asian sessions offering a bit of selling for the Euro US dollar. In regards to potential other setups, because as you can see, my stop has moved to just past break even as well, so I am in a position to take other trades. The pound, I want to see a really nice engulfing candle, something like this that breaks down significantly, and then I'd be interested, to be honest. So currently, right now, I'm I'm going to have to see a lot more downward pressure to initiate me to want to, watch, to take a sell trade. Sorry, I was up at 2:30 this morning. My brain's a bit, so I'm trying to articulate myself as best as I can. I'm doing some clothes washing, so I'm waiting for that to finish. I just thought, hey, before my nap, let's get in a video here. Aussie yen. So again, the USD yen it's still not really. I don't like to take trades on Monday, and I've talked about that before numerous times, because what happens is the Monday represents the opposite of what the rest of the week will be, and we've seen a bit of selling already. So we'll see though if it recovers and we see a candle like this and it goes around above these highs. I probably will take that. To be honest, I will. And USD CAD sideways, man, look at that. That is. How that, when we talk about manipulation, I mean, look at that. Wow. That's interesting, isn't it? It's almost like it's repeated it. It hasn't, but I mean, that's very choppy. That's like the definition chop. Like at the hourly up. Look at that, though. Wow. What you need to do, guys, to understand Forex and whatever, is there are patterns present? Okay, it's never always the exact same thing because there are different market participants interacting with each other, in regards to selling and buying. But you have to be aware there are patterns. The more you see them, the more your subconscious develops, and you'll know when an entry is there because you've seen it before, and you won't know what will happen next, but you'll have some confidence. You'll have a plan. You won't just be going in there blind, which is dangerous. It's especially dangerous for people who are aggressive with their money and who use a lot of leverage. Then it can get very messy very quickly, and you can be owing your broker money as well. So you've got to, be aware of that and be careful. Aussie dollar in a bit of a recovery phase, and it's grinding up, but there's just not enough there for me. Aussie yen actually could be a buy trade, and this is not pegged to the euro US dollar either, so it's not correlated. So I actually might. I mean, it is up against some resistance, but I, could potentially be taking this one. This is interesting. I want to see how it goes in the evening. The problem with, I'm waking up at 2:30 tomorrow, and then I've got quite a few things on after work, so I can't have a nap. So it's like, wow, man, like tomorrow's a big day. Monday, Wednesdays are a big day after morning shift. So I'll see how London goes, and from 5 to 8, I'll be monitoring it hourly, and sussing out a potential entry. Although I mean the candle closes at 9 o'clock, so in reality, I will probably be staying up to at least 9 o'clock, seeing how the candle closes, and then going from there. So that's it, guys. So I guess Aussie yen is the main watch. So that's it, guys. Thank you for watching. Bye for now. Happy trading.